You see, theologically, they've given us two definitions of eternal life that is theologically accepted. The first definition they've given us is derived from everlasting nature of life. That is quantitative. They say eternal life is a life that will not end. And the second definition they've given us is a qualitative definition. They try to define eternal life based on the qualities that a man who has eternal life possesses. All of these definitions are correct, but they are included. Eternal life is bigger than that. They say it's a sickless life, it's a deathless life. That is correct, but it's bigger than that. And I will tell you why. In the Hebrew Bible, where the word eternal life was taken from and translated, is the word Chei Olam. And what it means is that the life of the age to come. I hope you can understand that implication. You know what that means? The world that God will create when this world is over, the life that is lived in that world, that's what Jesus brought to us now. And so what Jesus is expecting the Christian to be is not to live like a creature of this realm, is to live like a creature of the world to come. Because the life you are living now is the life that will be lived in the world to come. The reason you say eternal life is a sickless life is because in that world nobody falls sick. But eternal life is bigger than that. The reason you say eternal life is a deathless life is because in the world to come nobody dies. Everybody there is immortal. And so what we are talking about here is that Christians are actually supposed to colonize this world. And the way they colonize this world is to translate this world to become like the world to come. Is to live in this life now like the age to come. What will happen when the rapture is over? And so our journey through life is not religion. Our journey through life is the act of mastering that life. And in this current life, becoming like what we will be in the world to come. That was how Jesus lived his life. When Jesus was walking through time, he was not living like a man of this age. He was living like a man of the age to come. Because you will see Jesus' life to defy the laws that limit the men of this age. Jesus went to the mountain to pray, and when time was gone, the Bible said at the third watch, there was no boat, and Jesus was not stranded. You know why? Because in the age to come, you don't need a boat. What Jesus did was to walk on the water. And he was not just walking, he was gliding. Because the men who left 9 hours before him, he was overtaking them. And they saw him and they said, it's a ghost. They were correct because he was operating like a spirit being. They said, that is a ghost. They started screaming and he said, it is I. And Peter told him, if you are the one, bid me come. He said, come. It's not happening to me because I'm Jesus. It's happening to me because I have a life that is superior to this age. The moment he entered the boat arrived destination. And so you can operate as a man, but when the going gets tough, God expects you to change frequency. That's what fire comes to do. And so when men are operating, follow them to operate, because bodily you look like them. But when men are defeated, you change gear. Because I'm not just a man, I'm a hybrid creature. Jesus carried 5,000 men to the mountain to feed them, and he was teaching them for 3 days. Nobody was hungry. What words was he speaking? You know what he said? He said, the words I speak to you is not Aramaic. I downloaded it so that you can hear Aramaic, but the words I speak, they are spirit and they are life. Because in the age to come, there's no English language there. In the age to come, you only speak what? Spirit and life. And so when they were hearing spirit and life, even their body could not be hungry. He suspended the propensities of the natural body. It was when he finished after 3 days that they became hungry. Does it not surprise you that a young boy forgot to eat his lunch for 3 days?